Hey folks, I want to talk about Martin Luther King, and I know his birthday just passed yesterday. And you know what is often overlooked, and this is kind of strange because we study history in school, and every time someone dies, and studying people in history, we like to make cardboard caricatures out of them. And we study history from a perspective of like, well, they were great back then, but not you, dear. You just stay in your seat and you just kind of study whatever we teach you to study. Just take all the facts at face value. Whatever we tell you is the truth. Whatever textbooks tell you is the truth. And what is often ignored in all of these historical characters, be it George Washington or Martin Luther King or Gandhi or whoever, it's like the tremendous struggle it took to speak out against the status quo, which was deadly at the time, and how they triumphed over that. Or, so what inspires me most about MLK is that the tremendous odds that were stacked against him at the time. His family received death threats that, we're going to kill your family if you go ahead with what you're doing. And, it kind of gives you courage to speak your truth in situations where you feel you have to. And because, I'm kind of a wimp when it comes to certain situations, like specifically, like, I don't even want to be radical sometimes on YouTube because I fear, like, oh, what if someone work watches this? And, specifically when I feel I must speak up on issues that I feel is important to speak up. So I think it's such an inspiration to watch someone, I mean, to read the biography of someone like Dr. King or even George Washington. But since this is obviously the birthday of Dr. King, talking much about him. And I want to end with a really good quote of his. He said, in the 20th century, we have made with our technology of the world a neighborhood, and through the power of God, the power of love within us, he said, we will make of this world a brotherhood. And that dream of his has obviously not as yet come true, but I think it behooves us for us to remember that that is what he stood for. So yeah, that's my little blog for MLK Day.